It's tax time, and it's fair to say many of us are hoping for a decent refund. But what if he gave your money, Uncle Sam did, to someone else? Tax ID theft is a huge problem for the IRS, and as Jennifer Lukey shows us, it's been costing all of us for years. Here's the real deal.
Like many of us, Tom Limparski normally e-files his taxes. About this time last year, he sat down to do just that when something curious happened.
I got an error message back that said that somebody else had already filed using my name and social security number.
He tried again and got the same message. He called the IRS and discovered someone in Stockdale, California had stolen his identity and filed a return using it.
What information of yours did the scammer need to file this fake return?
All he really needed was my name and my social security number. And if you think about it, how many forms during your life have you filled in that have that basic information? How many hands have those forms passed through?
All of the other information the scammer provided was bogus.
The W-2 that this person claimed had nothing that bore any resemblance to my W-2.
It didn't matter. He or she got $3 grand 5 days after filing, and Tom has been trying to weed through the red tape to clear up the mess ever since.
It took 10 months before the IRS even acknowledged my case, and this was after repeated phone calls.
The IRS has been doling out billions of dollars in fraudulent tax refunds for years. A recent audit conducted by the Treasury Inspector General shows the agency failed to prevent 1.5 million potentially fraudulent tax returns from being processed in 2011, resulting in refunds totaling more than $5.2 billion.
The IRS holds the purse for our country, and they're not managing that purse. They're sending money out to people without verifying identity whatsoever.
The audit found that one residential address in Michigan was the source of 2,137 tax returns, to which the IRS sent more than $3 million in refunds. Another home in Chicago was the source of 765 refunds that generated nearly $1 million. And prisoner tax fraud has ballooned too. 91,000 inmate returns claim nearly $760 million in fraudulent funds.
A spokeswoman for the IRS turned down my request for an on-camera interview. We even offered to travel to New York City to go to her. Instead, she sent me this press release outlining all the ways the agency is apparently trying to tackle the problem.
The IRS says it has assigned more than 3,000 employees, more than double from 2011, to work on the problem.
In this day and age, can't the IRS do a better job?
But the IRS has to double down and do a whole lot more. What the audit showed is that if the IRS is vigilant, they could save the taxpayers billions and billions of dollars a year and contribute to actually solving some of the fiscal problems we have.
Do you have confidence that they'll actually crack down on it?
I think we got to watch them like a hawk. They've let it happen for too long. When pushed, they ignored the problem.
A problem that impacts all of us.
I am still concerned that the IRS just doesn't seem to be, paying the right attention to our money. My taxpayer money, your taxpayer money. I think they need to do a better job.
That's The Real Deal. I'm Jennifer Lukey.